Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome to today's episode. My name is Doris Victoria, your soul activation coach. Thank you for being here with me. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Please be here with me as I'm sharing my wisdom with you. And today I want to expand a little bit about the topic that I talked about last week already. It's the fear of dying, because this seems to be such a big theme that is coming back again and again and again. And so I said to myself, in order to empower you the most I can, I would like to expand on this even more. So I want to start this episode today with a phrase that has been very impactful for me when I heard it the first time. To be afraid of dying means to be afraid of living. To be afraid of dying means to be afraid of living. So when you're afraid of death, you're afraid to live. And this is something that I talked also about, when we talked about the biggest fears. What are our biggest fears? The biggest fear, as Marianne Williamson said it, it's not that we are inadequate, but that we are powerful beyond measures. When we die, many of us, including myself in other incarnations that I remember here on this earth, usually when we die, we become conscious again about who we truly are. That we are this infinite, powerful, omnipresent source energy that chose to incarnate in a physical body, which we could in a way call a vehicle. It is a vehicle or a vessel that is helping us, that is serving us to move and function here on earth while we are in this physical incarnation, but it is most and foremost our vessel to express who we truly are to all forms of life around us. So we are coming here, and again, I'm quickly going back. We're coming here, we are pure source energy, a baby that is kind of like, look at me, I'm the most important thing. And it feels that way because it is. We are all the most important thing. Every single one of us, no one is more important than another. Everyone is equally important. Every tree is equally important. Every bird, every flower, every form of life is equally important because it is here to express itself. So we come here to express ourselves. And I believe that I have shared that with you in the last episode on one of my former episodes that, when we hear a symphony of birds, birds wouldn't learn to sing all the same song. Birds, when you hear them in spring, in the morning, you wake up and you have this beautiful bird symphony. Every bird sings their own song. They're not being conditioned by a society that is telling you, okay, you have to sing that way so that you will be successful or that people will like you. No, birds are just singing unapologetically their own song, which is kind of like we can translate it to us speaking unapologetically our truth and being and expressing to the earth who we truly are. This quirky, inspirational, creative human being that you are, that is so unique and so powerful and so amazing and so dearly loved, So we're seeing a baby, and then we're becoming conditioned by a society that doesn't want people to be themselves. A society that wants people to believe in lies, like, for example, that we are only this physical body, or that we will never be good enough, or that we will, whatever it is that we have been learning. But it's all basically to kind of keep our energy small, to keep our light on pilot flame, so to speak, not fully ignited, not fully shining, because darkness is still afraid of the light, but light does not have to be afraid of the darkness. And so why I wanted to expand on this subject, the fear of dying again today, is to tell you that the fear of death will dissipate, it will dissolve on its own when we allow ourselves not only to remember who we are and why we are here, like asking yourselves these two questions: who am I? Beyond my name, beyond my title, beyond my age, beyond my jobs, who am I? And then you will remember, then you will probably realize, I for myself realized, okay, I am an expression, an extension of a powerful, beautiful omnipresence that some call God, some call Yahweh, some call Allah, some call Buddha. There's many different names have been invented for this one infinite source of love. So when I realized that I am part of this and that we are all expressions of source energy, and as I said, not only human beings, but every tree, every bird, every plant, every flower, every animal, children, every baby, everything that is alive is a sacred expression of source energy here on earth. So this question helped me to remember who I am. And then when I was keeping myself asking, why am I here? When you ask yourself a question, know that the universe will conspire in your favor. Everything that you are asking will come to you when you ask for it. And this is why Abraham, they wrote this amazing book, Ask and It Is Given. And then all we need to do is just open up and allowing ourselves to receive by having no resistance, no expectation of any outcome, because the outcome oftentimes is even more beautiful than what we have imagined in our minds. So when we remember who we are, and for me, as I said, these were the two questions that I wanted to share with you today, to remember who you are so that you can dissipate, you can dissolve the fear of dying for yourself. And then you remember, why did you come here? What brings you joy? What makes you unique? Maybe you're a unique painter. Maybe you are an artist of some way that makes unique, beautiful expressions of art. It can be anything. It can be pottery or painting or music, or there's so many different things that can be done with our creation, our creative spirits through our hands. So when we are unapologetically self-expressed here on earth and fully incarnated, we are source energy. Every single one of us is a unique divine being. We all come here to express ourselves, to bring to this earth something beautiful that only we can give. You bring to this earth something beautiful that only you can give by being yourself, by being who you truly are. So start realizing what brings you joy, and then start doing it. For me, it is painting these portals. When I paint, it's like something else is taking over and something else is kind of like bringing these colors on the paper, and then it's just magical to see what happens. So allow yourself to remember why you're here. Remember who you truly are. Get rid of everything you learned. Unlearn everything that they want you to believe about yourself, and learn only what is important for you to know. And what is important for you to know is that everything that changes about you is not who you truly are. Your physical body, as I said, is a vessel that you chose. And that vessel, by the way, is an amazing self-functioning vessel, as long as we are not influencing it with our limited beliefs or with habits that are not coherent to keep this vessel in a good health, But if you drink a lot of pure water and you infuse your water with love, with gratefulness, with happiness, with joy, you are exercising your body. You're eating healthy, local, organic, only what's in season, supporting local farmers that are growing tiny produce with love. When we are nourishing our body with this high vibrational food already, we are keeping this vessel in a very high vibration. And the higher the vibration of ourselves, the easier it is for us to connect with who we truly are. So again, everything that changes is not who you truly are. Everything that you're saying now might shift because your consciousness is expanding. So I am maybe saying something different now than I would say in 10 years when my consciousness has evolved even more, you know? So remember, beautiful soul, as long as you are afraid of dying, you are afraid of living. So live right now. Live right now. Make choices in your life. Own choices that support health, that support love, that support peace, that supports joy. You know, nourish your body with only high vibrational food. No more industrially made foods. Just high vibrational water. You know, get rid of sugar, get rid of anything that is kind of like narcotic things, for example, like alcohol or, you know, comfort food like chips or whatever, you know. Nourish your body with only high vibrational foods and then see how you feel afterwards. When you watch movies that inspire you. Movies like The Shift from Wayne Dyer or Arrival or Lucy or X-Men or Matrix or whatever, you know, movies that have a message that is showing us who we truly are. But then, of course, those movies are in science fiction because the masses, the planet's consciousness wouldn't understand what is in those movies yet. But when I watch movies that have a deeper meaning, I can feel something within me. I can feel it in my bones. There's a truth in it. So be very vigilant about what you're putting into your body, what kind of thoughts you believe, what kind of habits. You know, if you're smoking, stop smoking. Try not to intoxicate your body with anything. Try to intoxicate it with joy. You know, Rumi said so beautifully, gratefulness is for the soul like what wine is for our physical body. Gratefulness is for our soul what wine is for our physical body. Come, get drunk with me. Get drunk with me with gratefulness. With gratefulness. Because gratefulness is one of the highest vibrations. And then if you have a hard time keeping in that space of gratefulness, then ask yourself, you know, remember a beautiful situation, or I have this beautiful flower bouquet that I'm looking at right now. Those beautiful kind of like white roses, and there's a lot of different flowers with eucalyptus. It's a beautiful bouquet. So I start asking myself, why? What do I find so beautiful about this flower bouquet? I see the truth of the universe in these flowers. I see the little buds that are still, you know, longing to open. The life force that is running through those flowers will open them soon. And so just get into yourself, get into asking yourself, why is this such a beautiful moment? Why is this flower bouquet so beautiful? Why did I like this moment so much? Did I connect with you, sharing my truth, you know? Ask yourself these questions and remember that the fear of dying, the fear of death is only an illusion. It is only present for those of us who are not allowing ourselves to truly live. So whatever it is for you right now, start living, start making choices that support life for everyone involved, not only for yourself, but for everyone involved, because you will see everything that you share only already when you are a joyful being and you go out into the world and you share your joy with others and you go into a room and then that room, the people are all looking at you and suddenly everyone starts laughing. You see how impactful that vibration of joy is. Do that instead, you know? Be very smart about the choices that you make in your life and allow yourself to fully live whatever longings you have, whatever dreams you have, do them. If there's any way, do them. Start taking baby steps towards these dreams right now. Do not put them on the wall for later, because remember, later could be too late. And remember that when you're living fully and on purpose, and purpose is nothing else than living joyfully as the ones that we truly are. That's when we are living our purpose. You know, many of us, we believe, and I will make a separate video about this, that purpose is something that we have to find. We have to work hard in order to get there. You know, it's something particular. No, your entire life is purposeful. Your entire life, all your experiences, nothing was for nothing. No trauma, no pain, no suffering has ever been for nothing. These were there to help you becoming who you are now and showing the world your light, and not on pilot flame, but fully, fully, fully ignited. And with this, my dear ones, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing it with those who need to hear this message. Thank you for spending this moment with me today, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now.